person next to you. Remember that congressman?
Oh yeah,
Colorado,
yeah.
the old dude.
No, it was another
No,
one.
it was an
This
old
is an old guy.
In Colorado, I think, at the airport. He put his foot over the next stall, trying to hit up on somebody, and it was a cop.
Yeah. Is that what he did? I remember he did something.
Yeah. And he kept saying, "It was an accident. I wasn't trying to do anything."
But, right. We should, right? I should have had some Ted Nugent because I'm going to talk about Ted. We're going to talk about him.
Yeah, I know.
He's been on the news.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Who was it? Abbott? I think. Is it Abbott that was getting him to speak? One of the guys running for state general or something, attorney general, Texas attorney general.
They badmouthed them.
Well, no, he was speaking at his rally, and Nugent had called Obama a subhuman.
Yeah. Some human particle or something.
Some human particle.
You know what? I don't even have that. I have the story about him. Oh yeah, mongrel.
You need to get some stories, bro. I don't know how many stories you got, but you better.
You got a few there, but you're going to comment on all this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we got 1 minute.
Oh, shit.
Okay, the mics are working fine? Everything's working?
Yep.
What you doing?
Phone, everything?
Yeah, we just the phone.
But all 3 mics are working, right?
Yeah.
They're working fine? Lovely.
Okay, well.
Check. See?
Let me see. Tessie. 1, 2. Okay, I hear it.
Yeah, don't talk right this.
Yeah, I heard you.
Did you hear me? Can you hear me now?
I guess we all say at count of 3, happy Mardi Gras. I don't know.
Happy vato grow. Mardi Gras. Make our own holidays, right?
I keep forgetting it. It's like looking in a mirror. You look backwards and you look
Yep.
right.
Left is right, right is left. Let me turn my phone down.
Okay, we got like about a minute.
Okay.
Is someone going to cue us?
Nope.
No, we're just going to start.
It's a digital camera, right?
What?
The HD one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shit, it's leaning too. Oh well.
Okay, here we go. You put the recorder on?
Yeah.
Hi, and once again, welcome to another exciting adventures of the 2 smartest vato plus 1.
Grande Negro.
Man. Yeah, and this is in honor of February.
Yeah. And
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras, happy
And
Mardi
everything else.
Gras.
Yeah.
And by the way, he does a sports show. He does a sports show on Saturdays.
Yep.
It's a good sports show. I love it. It's what time does it come on? 6?
6 to 7, we're here. 6 to 7 live. It's called HMW Sports Talk Live.
And,
6 to 7.
yeah, and they have all kinds of professional sport guys come on, football players and all. It's fun. I've been watching it. It's a good
the
show.
Having George on the set, and we had the tackle Dwayne Brown on set. And for a brief second, he stood next to George. George looked like his son. So,
and tell them who picked the winner for the Super Bowl.
oh boy, here we go.
And
I knew this was going to happen. Okay. There's a what we call the theory of relativity, and there's a theory of relevance, and that's not a relevant point because when we think about Super Bowl predictions, I follow the sun shines a dog's ass theory. And that day, it just happened to be sunset on the Broncos and the sunrise on the Seahawks ass. So, congratulations to you. You probably won't win another Super Bowl for 30, 40 years. And
but it,
enjoy the moment.
It worked. I loved it. Okay.
also, we need you to call in, so we need the number posted on the screen.
Oh yeah.
So if you can post that number on the screen, we could have our callers call in and
earlier
and talk with us and everything.
Yeah.
So
Maybe
if you
we
can do that, please do that. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, The
Thanks.
guys in the control room, you know.
Sometimes. The number is 713-807-1794. If you want to call in. And we got a lot of stuff to talk about, right?
We got
a
some
bunch of
super
stuff.
topics
And of
today,
course,
so-
I have my favorite, Ted Cruz. We'll talk about him.
Cruz, oh boy.
Yeah. I love the guy. I mean, I know what. One of the ones I have of Ted Cruz. The craziest quotes from Ted Cruz's father, Rafael Cruz. The 6 craziest quotes from his dad. Okay, this is from Ted Cruz's papi. Number 1, the claim that Marxist Obama should go back to Kenya.
Wow.
He said that.
This is Ted Cruz's father.
His father.
Ted Cruz's father is from Cuba, right?
He's from Cuba, but he's American by way of Canada.
Oh, okay. Are we going to go through that again?
Okay.
Okay. Another crazy quote from Ted Cruz's dad. The government is going to take all your money, and Obama has no problem with murder.
I'm at a loss for words for how ignorant this man is. You know, in fact, I recall the most ignorant thing I've ever heard this man say.
Yeah.
My son Ted Cruz is intelligent. That was ignorant as hell. Dude, sit down and shut up, okay? First and foremost, you are not a natural-born American citizen. You and your ignorant son who came over here from Canada and got a free education through those of us that are natural-born citizens, you got a free education, and then you want to kick everybody out of the country, but you seem to forget that you were one of the people that crossed the border yourself to come
Is
to the
that
land of
crazy?
opportunity. Imagine that.
Bobby's like, oh man, we'll go to Ted Cruz again. Here's the thing. The craziest thing to me is this guy knows the law inside and out.
Yeah.
And he didn't know he was not an American citizen.
Oh, he knew.
Well, he
Not the, what is that number again here so people can call in?
713-807-1794.
1794. Call. Call if you have a comment.
Call in. So
Hey,
we'll try and get it posted
if
on the
you're a
screen.
Ted Cruz supporter, give us
If
a
you
call.
can do that, cameraman.
If you got really long arms, you know, said if you're not too far from the studio, if you could just reach over to the control room for us and hit key 1, that might.
That'll throw the number up there.
That might throw the number up there.
I mean, I want to hear from
I see it's some long arm individuals, you know, in this city that you know.
they can do that. They can
you
just
know,
reach out
the
and
long
touch.
arm of the
There
law.
we go. Yes. Thank you.
Look at
Like
that.
magic. Hey, that should be like 4 smartest vatos.
Yeah.
Some more vibes.
Four.
About plus
Man.
2. 2 plus 2.
Vatos
Plus
plus one
2.
with a really long arm person.
And
Yeah,
one
yeah.
silent partner.
There's like we can count. I know we can count.
Yeah.
Here's another one. Barack Obama is just like Fidel Castro.
Oh, maybe because he's actually a citizen of the country that
Of
he
it-
runs. That's something they got in common, like his ignorant son.
Here, the media is evil. It wants to destroy this country.
The media is
The
evil.
media is evil.
I can't-
That's
I
another
can't
thing
disagree
says
with
that.
You finally
Gay-
said something that's true.
Here's one. Gay marriage is a government conspiracy.
Oh boy.
And I'll give you the last one, just so we can get these 6 out of the way. Our enemies control our energy. Our enemies control our energy.
Yeah,
Hey.
because you made them our enemies by going on.
So there you go, man. That was his dad talking, and I got more stuff on him, but
Oh boy.
I mean it's just fun to talk, you know.
Yeah.
So if you're a big Ted Cruz supporter, and there's apparently a lot of them out there, so give us a call.
Yeah. Please do. Slap yourself before you call, so we go ahead and get that out the way, and then
Yeah,
you call.
yeah.
Yeah. We want to hear from you.
Yeah, it's Friday, so let's do another. What you got?
Well, speaking of kind of piggybacking on the gay comment there, there's a advance for a Kansas bill that's going to allow for the denial of services to gay couples. So these folks in Kansas have decided to go the opposite direction of basically, you know, mainstream society.
Well, you know, I seen it on the local news today, and they're denying them everything from like having wedding receptions and everything. So
Oh yeah. Oh, hey, see, here's the thing. I think a lot of this stuff comes from the No Party, and NO Party, the Republican people. You know, because they feel like, okay, if we're against abortion, if we're against gay rights, if we're against the environment, we're against all this stuff. That makes us conservatives look good.
But check out here's the really hypocritical part, because this is a comment from Representative Charles Macheers, who is a Republican, and he's speaking on his support for this bill that will deny access to. This is his comment. Discrimination is horrible. It's hurtful. It has no place in civilized society, and that's precisely why we're moving this bill.
Lovely. See, and all the smart people listen to that and they jump on the bandwagon. So, hey, the last time I said something like about conservatives, and somebody goes like, "Oh, I'm offended because I'm a conservative," blah blah blah. Who are these people?
Well, speaking of gays, since we're on the subject, we have another one. Gay rights activists is in an uproar in Arizona over the religious freedom bill.
Exactly.
So here we go again. So
you see, here's the thing. Let's say, okay, they go after the gays. Okay, then they go after these women that have abortions. Mm-hmm. They start going after all these people. Mm-hmm. Okay, and what kind of society do they want to create?
A society where rich people are in one echelon and everybody else is underneath their feet. That's exactly what they're
doing. Well, look at it this way. If gays never existed, who would they blame? And this had happened. It's in history, African community. If they didn't exist, who would it blame? If the illegal aliens didn't exist, who would they blame? Who and what's going to happen? If it ain't one thing, it's another.
Yep.
And
so here's the problem that I have with these people, okay? And I'm not going to label them as Republicans or whatever, but the problem that I have is that they're not fixing anything that's fixable. They're not fixing anything.
Yep.
They're throwing the problem out there and they're telling everybody, hey, here's the problem, and and what we're going to do is get this problem, and we're going to dig a hole, and we want to throw it in the hole.
Exactly.
Well, you know what? Give us a call and give us your opinion. The number's going to pop up shortly. There it goes.
Oh, man.
Boy, this is a magic screen.
Look at that.
Son of a gun.
I think it's
and give us a call. Let us know what you think. Talk to us. We would love to hear your comments on this. We got plenty more topics, but this is just one of the topics of the day.
Maybe there aren't that many conservatives, or maybe they're scared. Scared to call.
Would they be scared of us?
I think so. I think so.
You're damn right.
Hey, okay. Let's talk. I want to change just one because nobody's calling it, but also because I want to talk sports too, man.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the deal with the Texans? What do you think?
In terms of what? In terms of how long it's going to be before they return to
relevance? real. When I could buy a season ticket.
Well, I mean, actually, if you follow the stock market theory, now's the time. You buy low and sell high. Those tickets gonna be cheap as hell for a while. Let me tell you, and you hear all these people say, "Oh, well, we're just gonna be down for a year. We're gonna be back next year." No. This team went 2-14 for a reason. In fact, this team going 2-14 was just the tail end of what had already started in 2011-2012 season, and you saw they started 11-0. And you finish without home field advantage. To me, that screams of you got major problems because you win 11 games in a row, you should at least come out with a number 2
Something.
seed. If you win half of your games the rest of the way, you locked in a number 2 seed, and you got home field advantage. You got New England comes down here instead of you going there.
Yeah.
Completely different environment. So you can't secure that. That's the number one thing. Then on top of that, the way, just the eyeball test. It's not just the fact that they got beat. They got destroyed. They went up to New England. They got destroyed. Every time they played an elite team that season, they got manhandled. So those 11 wins were probably skewed by the fact that they had a really soft schedule. And they got
exactly.
cheap, easy wins. They won a couple of games that they could have won either way. But the majority of those games were, you probably got 9 other vatos and put them on the field and played the game.
Too smart. So I think I could have coached a team and gotten 2 wins.
Yeah. But I mean, people talk about how much talent they have. I mean, talent doesn't lose 14 times in a row.
No.
You can get you can pour a can of alphabet soup and take the letters that they line up in, and that's your playbook, and you will not lose 14 games in a row if you have talent. So I don't want to hear the talent argument. This team has holes. You don't have a quarterback, offensive line, except for Dwayne Brown. Shout out to my man Dwayne. Dwayne, appreciate you coming to my show. But other than Dwayne Brown, the offensive line is a huge question. Arian Foster and his baby mama, or maybe not his baby mama, is a question. Ben Tate's gone. And Antonio Smith's probably going to be gone.
So it's going to be a fun. But here's the thing. They're going to have a cheerleader tryout.
Oh, yeah.
So that to me makes the team right there. A cheerleader tryout is I'm there.
Cheerleaders might actually be better athletes than some of the players.
I love it. Anyway, good. We got the sports out. What do you got, Bobby, man?
Well, I got this. This was on TV about a week ago. People were in an uproar at the daiquiri factory in Spokane, Washington, because of the drink called the date grape Kool-Aid. And because they insisted,
Date grape Kool-Aid.
Because they kind of equal to the date rape drug. I believe that's
Date
what they
rape.
kind of. But there were so many
there
other
is
one, the other names.
But there is a grape Kool-Aid.
Yeah, but you know what? The Kool-Aid company, they're talking about infringements.
Oh.
Kraft, was a part of that, and because it's like a Kool-Aid brand infringement.
But you know what? I think that's I don't
Wait a
see
minute,
anything.
there's a Kool-Aid brand that's called Date.
No,
No, it's a drink. There's a daiquiri factory in Washington, Spokane, Washington. They made all these names up for their drinks. One of them's called a
Oh, because
date.
it has the word Kool-Aid in it.
It has
So they were more
date-
concerned about their
Yeah,
brand.
yeah.
than
Well,
about
because the date
insinuation
grape,
that it-
yeah.
you could get raped by it.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of
You know what? I mean, you know that I don't eat out hardly at all. But the thing is, I don't have a problem with that because to me that would be a cheap date.
Well, I think they're mad because it kind of sounds like date rape. Well, actually, that's date rape Kool-Aid, and you know what date rape meaning? People
That is people-
drink
If
things
you
in.
have been to any type of bar where they have bar shots,
Yes.
listen to some of the names of those
Yeah.
bar shots.
Yeah. Like
They're-
give us one.
You want me to just say it?
Just throw it out there, man.
Well, I'll say the soft one is Sex on the Beach, but there's like there's a blowjob. There's Smurf piss.
Well, I
There's,
never heard of that one.
Yeah,
But I don't think I have that one.
buttery nipples.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
name it. There's rat piss on cotton.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh!
you got all, and that's just
How about the Black Russian?
yeah.
Have you ever seen
Well,
Black Russian?
I've never seen a black. Ever.
Well, you know what they have. Here's some of the.
You can get one in a bar.
You know what? I've never seen no Black Russians. Have you? I've never seen them. So
I don't know.
Do they exist?
But they also have a white Russian, right?
well, they have a white Russian,
But they don't have a Mexican Russian.
You see, that's,
See? Now that's
It's
where
not called. Yes, it is. It's called tequila.
Yeah, but they have some other drinks, right?
Yeah, they have a lot of other names. Like some of the names is it's called Beast Mode, Spurricane River, Spokolata, Bulldog Lemonade, Cage Up, Margarific, and Eastern Washington Iced Tea, Forever Berry,
Eastern Washington.
Victoria's Secret,
Wait a
you
minute.
go.
Wait. Eastern Washington. What the hell do they have in Eastern Washington that I want to drink?
Mango Shock Mania, Cougar Mania.
Oh boy.
They have Berryade Wagon, South Hill, and Idaho. I don't know. I don't know. So
You never know what you're gonna get in the bar.
Anyway, lovely,
Anyway,
lovely. What
so
else are we
those-
talking about? Let me see how much time we got, man.
It's on.
just give us a call in and let us know. The name's gonna appear. The phone number's gonna appear again on the screen. Voila.
I had, look at that, 713-807.
What
It's
happened?
gone.
It went off. Oh, there we go.
807-1794. If you want to call in, if you have an opinion about, especially a conservative guy, if you're a conservative guy,
Please call in.
yeah.
If you guys have
And if-
Ted Cruz or his daddy on your Facebook page, post a
Oh, yeah.
post a link to this show because we're live online. Post a link to his show online on his Facebook timeline.
Now-
tweet it to him. Tell him call his ass up here. So we
Now
can-
he has, I think he should be like an American citizen by about, what did we say, August? I think it was August sometime.
I think the last show we talked about him just getting it.
He
or
was-
he just filed a paper.
filed
filed the
paperwork.
paperwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ink hadn't even
Because he
dried
just
up.
realized. And you know, when you travel abroad, which I don't know if he's traveled abroad at all, but usually when you travel abroad, you have to carry your passport, right? So when you carry your passport, you kind of know what country you're from, right?
Yeah.
So either
He
he
didn't know.
didn't know. He didn't know. This is
Imagine that he didn't
this is
know.
the intelligent guy that we have as the senator.
You know, our senator.
And you know what? I mean, he may not have known. You know, I mean, I've traveled with little kids and they don't know sometimes what's going on. You know, it's like, we're going to get on that airplane? Yeah, we are.
Who doesn't know? And who you comparing to a little kid?
No, I'm not comparing it to you. I'm just saying that there's some people that don't,
Insult to the little kid.
some people that don't know.
But
Oh, well.
But I mean, this is my thing. You have time to sit around and cherry pick, you know. And I'm not either defending or against President Obama, but you have time to sit around and cherry pick his policies and talk about everything that's wrong in this country. What is your track record, first and foremost? And you know, the fact that you can't even be man enough to admit that you didn't know, which is a pile of crap to me. I need to get some of that to fertilize my lawn. But the fact that you can't be man enough to admit to say, you know what, I didn't get my paperwork done.
Oh,
Yeah.
we got a call.
God.
Ha ha.
Hello, you're on the air.
Oh, you're not on the air.
You know.
Okay.
on.
Hello, you're on the air. Hello.
Yeah, hello. How y'all doing?
How you doing?
Doing good.
Blake.
Blake, how you doing, Blake?
What's up, Blake?
I'm okay.
Cool name.
All right, now, I have some issues with y'all, okay?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Don't say
All
it,
right,
brother.
number one,
With these two.
I'm retired military.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I love my country.
Yeah.
There are some things that must stay in place. And we have certain politicians and other anti-Americans that I feel like they want to overthrow this country. For instance, when I was in the military, if a man called husband man, that man went to federal prison. It wasn't no room for that type of behavior.
Right.
Because we have to be ready to die for our country. We have certain steps we have to stand for. And now, all of a sudden, all of a sudden now, everybody's trying to say this is a natural act. They trying to say this is clean and this is right. And you know it's not right for a woman and a woman to get together, a man and a man to get together in marriage, and then they gonna run this country.
Yeah.
You talk about confusion. You talk about raising little kids, but there's old timers, Americans. It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
And another question I want to ask you: if America has to go under, I would like to hear from each one of you. What country would you like to see take over America, and why?
Wow.
Oh
Okay.
man,
So
I would love
that's a loaded
Switzerland.
question right there.
I think Switzerland because man, they have some hot-looking blondes,
yes.
or Denmark. But I listen. I mean, I understand what you're saying, okay? But probably when you were in the military, blacks and whites were separate, or if they weren't, they couldn't marry, or it was
Or they
looked
you
down
couldn't move
upon.
up in rank, because it's very recent that we started to see, very high-ranking officials.
And I'll bet you there's some people that would love to go back to that too. You're not talking about that, right?
No. But the point that you raised
It's a bad point.
it'll not happen again because you have been, you know the Constitution, you stand up for your rights. Like, as a black man, I never will give up my front seat and somebody make me ride on the back of the bus.
Hell no,
That
I
will never
won't
happen.
Why not? Because that was a good America that was like that. That was a good America for a lot of people. There were people that
It might have been a good America.
there were people
but
that
you
died.
see-
There were
but you
Americans
see,
that
people
died for that.
understand the Constitution.
Yeah, but there were Americans that died for that during the Civil War.
Yeah, but what are you saying? Americans died for what? Some Americans died to make sure blacks be oppressed, and some Americans died that change will be made. And it wasn't only blacks. It was multiracial people stood up for civil rights that overrode that.
I'm fine with what that you have your opinion and all that, but all I'm saying is that each American has an opinion about some stuff, and I think that you can express your opinion. I frown upon a lot of music nowadays. Okay, I don't listen to it, I don't buy it, but at the same time, I'm not going to go out and get these people and execute them. And I'm not going to say, hey, the people in the military that don't have the morals that I have, we need to run them out of the country, or we need to run them into the ocean. They need to die, or
I got a question.
I don't understand
for you,
that.
Blake.
Sir,
Blake, what
come
branch?
on, sir. You have to come back stronger than what you said.
Really?
I mean, what you said, man, that's like apple and oranges. You're not making a strong statement here.
Okay, let me make a little start.
You talking about being opinionated? Tell me if this what is a fact then? Are you telling me that blacks that was oppressed by the Jim Crow laws and all that, as today we haven't benefited from that, and now things are better? You tell me that's not a fact? What is opinionated about that?
I don't understand your question.
The question is, you trying never said about the advancement that have been made for minorities here.
Yeah.
And the advancement that's been made for minorities, they're not going to let nobody take that away from them.
Yeah, but it sounds to me like you're selecting the minority that you want to promote. You're selecting, you're saying, you know, I'm black, so the black people, this was a good thing because I'm black. But I'm not. But I know. I brought it up. I'm going to confess.
That's what I'm saying.
But you brought up the fact. I think what you're bringing about is the gays, right? And you're talking about gays and lesbians, right?
I'm saying to you and to your listening audience,
Yeah.
that is not proper. And see, but and another
So you're
thing,
saying, you're saying that homosexuality is not proper? That's your comment, Blake?
what I'm telling you that is wrong. Yes.
Oh, I'll tell you something. I mean, I'm going to tell you something. I honestly, I respect your opinion, absolutely. But I'm going to tell you what I think myself, okay? And this is my opinion. What is really wrong, the guy that shot the soldiers at Fort Hood, to me, that was an atrocity that just the guy should just I don't know what punishment fits this guy. You know, that would be proper for him. I mean, he did such a terrible thing, but yet the guy is still alive. We're taking him to the court system, and that should never have happened. Now, to me, that is something that we should actually address more than anything else. Because that's a traitor.
Why do you think nothing happened? I'll tell you why. Because the United States government and most of the American people are afraid of the Muslim religion. When you find somebody that can strap his or herself, a suicide bomber, you become afraid. You start kissing their behind. Because personally, in my day, we would have tore that. We would have tore that colonel up. He would have been punished.
Yeah.
And to spend all that money and go into the court system, that's an embarrassment of the federal government and for the American citizens to sit here and watch that because the United States government is afraid of the Muslims.
Yeah, I don't
They
know.
are afraid of the Muslims. And the Muslims have won in so many instances because look how they interrupting our daily freedom. When we fought the communist country like Russia, everything that we spoke against Russia for, the United States is doing it now. Cameras everywhere. They're using all this technology in your house. You know why? Because they're afraid of that Muslim group. And another thing, if I ask y'all a question, if the United States would have to be controlled by another country, what country would y'all? You said Sweden. Sweden is a neutral country.
No,
Well,
I said Switzerland.
Sweden is neutral.
No, I said Switzerland. Switzerland.
Okay.
What country would you really want us to be controlled by?
I would say Canada.
I'd say Switzerland or Denmark.
I think, honestly,
What do you think?
To be frank, if the USA goes down, I think it literally is the end of the world. Literally.
Exactly, it would be.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
my answer is
Hey,
none of them.
Exactly.
Hey, let me ask you this. I'm just throw something out there. You know, Ted Nugent called President Obama. He said he was a subhuman mongrel.
Man?
You know who Ted Nugent is, right?
Yeah, I know who Ted Nugent is.
So
I got some of his music.
So you.
Wow.
See, you saying wow, but let me
Yeah.
you saying wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Just let me
Do you know who you really know who Ted?
Honestly, this is a guy that he crapped in his pants so he wouldn't have to go to war. He didn't bathe forever.
Right.
And
you know what?
you love the guy.
There's a lot of other people went across the Canadian border too, and you still buying their music.
No. Who? Who?
Okay, let me.
Who?
What about Bruce Springsteen?
I don't have his music.
What, do you like him?
I don't have a problem.
I'm not gonna marry
don't know
him.
him.
I don't want to kick his ass or anything.
But he went to Canada and bought the wall.
Yeah, but he didn't crap in his pants so he wouldn't have to go to war.
So did President Bush. President Bush was a damn draft dodger. People don't have a problem with
Anyway, listen to Ted Nugent tonight and enjoy it, okay?
Okay, let me ask you one other question.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, quick.
If the Muslims take over the United States of America,
Yeah.
you will have you'll be already.
Yes.
I don't think we're far from that now.
That's
We're not far from that right now.
You trying to be, you see, you're trying to be funny.
I'm being real, man.
I'm talking real here.
I'm talking real.
Everybody trying to put down America, and everybody trying to cut the standards. But I ask you,
Cut what standards?
would you do
What
if
standards?
the Muslims come here and take the country over?
Well, you know, I mean,
would you do?
honestly, I think that's happening already. I mean, that's just my opinion, okay? But I see your point there, okay?
No, you playing dodgeball. You playing dodgeball. Because see, if you want to raise it up right, the Muslims do not like homosexuals.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah.
don't like Christians either.
Christians don't kill.
They don't like Christians either.
Christians.
Oh no,
Christians don't
but
kill,
I mean,
man.
I've got stories here about Muslims too, okay? So it isn't.
How many Christians have ever killed Muslims? None.
That's
Christians never killed Muslims.
I have, because I've been in a war.
Yeah.
well.
And you know what?
We've been doing it. It's been ongoing.
For my country.
There you
It's been
go.
ongoing since the beginning of the Bible.
There you go.
Man. It's been-
Hey, thanks for the call. We absolutely appreciate it, okay? Thanks a lot, and we'll talk to you later.
You have a great day. Bye-bye.
Yes, sir. Okay. Hey, I mean, I don't have a problem with the guy expressing his opinion. Let me see. We're trying to get. Man, we're so smart. We don't even know how to use a phone.
No, it's supposed to
I
hang
think
up.
it's probably the phone in the studio or something. I don't know. But Blake, you know, we appreciate the call, man.
Yeah, yeah.
My point, just to kind of
There it
follow
goes.
up on that. First and foremost, I don't think any one of us, you know, stood up as, you know, we're hardcore gay lifestyle endorsers.
No, we're just informing stuff.
My thing is,
Number
I don't
one.
have a problem with it. If you, as a grown man or woman, make the decision that you love another man or woman, I honestly prefer that you just be real about it.
Yeah.
Then, because there's been gays since the musket days of the military, the Minutemen. They had gay Minutemen back then. They had probably some of our old presidents. In fact, there's been strong rumors about Lincoln being gay. So, I mean, you go all the way back to the beginning of times, probably with gay people fighting tigers in the Roman days in the Colosseum.
Yeah.
So there's been homosexuality since the beginning of time. And
You're not gonna change that.
you're not going to change that. So why not be not conform is not the word, but why not just accept it for what it is? Be real about it.
You know,
Because
and actually, you know that movie 300?
Yeah.
All those 300 guys were gays.
it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. I mean, that's a
There
fact.
wasn't any women around.
Yeah, I mean, they were all.
But you know, this is my thing
But-
as it pertains to gay rights. Love who you love, just be real about it, and I think that you should have the right to, you know, whether it's married, you know, if they work together as a couple and they, you know, invest their savings and, you know, they build businesses together, whatever, you know, that's on them. Where I have a problem where the gay thing crosses the line and kind of tying to sports in my world is, you know, people like the Michael Sam and the Jason Collins of the world who come out and say, oh, I'm gay, and then they start getting rewards. That's something else that I was going to talk about. Michael Sam has not set foot on an NFL football field yet. He hasn't even worked out for the draft yet. He hasn't even worked out at the combine yet. That's later on next week. This guy got 5 contracts signed already.
Because he
And
did
then
that.
the number 1 pick, Jadeveon Clowney, who's going to be like, they're expecting him to have one of the best workouts ever. He doesn't have a deal. Blake Bortles, who's an amazing quarterback, who's going to go in the top 5, doesn't have a deal. Teddy Bridgewater doesn't have a deal. Johnny Manziel doesn't have a deal. He made some money hustling autographs, but that was against the rules. But that's why I have a problem with when you take your lifestyle or your background or whatever it is and you use it for your personal gain.
Yes,
That's
and
where
I'll
you
say
fall.
this. My problem with a lot of this stuff and the conservatives and all that is that they play this gay thing. They play the abortion
them are
thing.
gay.
They're playing this
Yeah.
up to people, and yet there are bigger problems.
Yeah.
We've talked on the show that, you know, we're sending all this work to China,
Yeah.
which is that's what they do. They abort.
Yep.
They have abortions there like left and right.
Yep.
And we're sending all this work to China, and we're loving it. But it's like, okay, it's cool because it's China. You know, we send all this work to all these other places that supposedly these conservatives are totally against this kind of stuff.
Yep.
And yet, oh, they're conservative. So, you know, as long as it comes out of their mouth, they're against it. But like you're saying, behind the scenes, hey, you know
Right.
what? They're working this thing.
Right. You hear all of the conservative jargon talking about we need to keep America. We need to keep America strong. We need to keep
I was, you know,
America.
you know,
but then you're the CEO of a company that outsources jobs overseas, and guess what party you're affiliated with? Because you're rich.
yeah, exactly,
Hello.
exactly.
Come on.
Okay, we need that number posted again. Like, if you want to call with your opinion, please call us
Call
in.
us. We ain't afraid.
Yeah,
We're
call.
waiting to hear and talk to you.
Yeah, call us, okay? Just be nice.
You don't have to be nice.
It's Friday.
You be you.
It's Friday.
You be you. I like you. I like you or I don't like you. Either way, so.
No, that's fine. I mean,
Be
you know,
yourself, call
you're
in,
here to,
Well, you know, he was speaking about the terrorists. Well, speaking of terrorists, there was a terrorist, a teacher an Iraqi, who was a teacher teaching his militiamen about bombs, and he blew himself up and his students.
and the class.
Yeah.
He was doing a terrorist class.
He did a
Yeah, he was doing a terrorist class.
It's a pop
And,
quiz. Like,
and it was, I think it was a belt bomb, right? A bomb around the belt.
yeah, it is.
So he blew them all up.
He blew himself up and like 21 other people.
So did they pass?
I guess they failed. I guess, well, they passed into.
Passed somewhere.
They passed somewhere, but
That would be the equivalent of what they call it in school, academic withdrawal.
that's academic achievement.
Man,
They, they achieved what they wanted by blowing something up. They
that
blew
is-
themselves up.
Oh, anyway, hey, I couldn't believe this guy, this Nugent guy. I don't listen to his music. I know he's got one song.
I
Does
don't
he
know
have?
how black men can listen to it.
Does he have?
Well,
I'm just saying. If you actually listen to his music, I'm just saying.
This is some of the stuff he said. Okay, in 2006, he said our failure has been not to Nagasaki them, talking about the Iraqis. Okay, and then he said I visited Saddam Hussein's master war room. It was glamorous moment. It looked like something out of Star Wars. I saw his golden toilet. He didn't say piss, but he said the other one with the S
Yeah.
in his bidet. And then
he defecated.
he defecated, and he was proud of that. I mean, that doesn't matter. That part of it, I don't
Okay,
care.
so he put some of his music in the toilet.
And then he said, "Oh, he put one of his greatest
What
hits.
is that?
He
What
put
is
one of his
that?
greatest hits down there."
There you go.
Anyway, at a 2012 NRA convention in St. Louis, Ted Nugent said, right on to the battlefield and chop Democrats' head off in November." And then he says, adding that if Obama was reelected, I will be dead or in jail by this time next year. This was in 2012.
We need to make that happen.
So he did get elected in 2012. So it's saying here he hasn't
Okay,
been imprisoned or killed yet.
Time
So
to pay up, Nugent.
I think so.
Be a man on your word. Let's go.
So it's and now he's saying he's being targeted because of all this stuff. And what he said, one of his quotes is that he's being targeted like a black Jew at a Nazi Klan rally.
Wow.
Let me see, a black Jew at a
Damn,
Nazi
it's hard to
Klan
keep up with all
rally.
that.
This guy's kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe. Have you listened to his music?
Only back in the 70s.
I listened to one
not
of his
recently.
songs. I don't remember.
You had a song called Urgent. I think it was by him, Ted Nugent, right?
Ted Nugent? I don't
Urgent, Urgent. It was a rock song.
I don't know if it was him or not. Anyway,
I think it was him.
there's our Ted Nugent story. And our Ted Nugent lover called in. And if you want to call in, you can call in. 713-807-1794.
Yeah, please post. There we go. There we go.
Okay, if you have a call. What else? You guys have another? That was Foreigner.
Yeah, see?
Our research department
Yeah.
researched it. They Googled it.
Yeah.
That's all these guys do anymore. That's all you need for
See,
research
conservatives
department.
tried to take credit for that too.
Yeah.
You can't take credit for
What other stories we have? Hey, let me see. Cat scratch fever. Who did that? Who did cat scratch fever?
Ted Nugent.
What is? We have a Ted Nugent fan back there, folks.
We have a ghost in the
And he
building.
just does
Yeah.
not. He doesn't know the lyrics, but he knows the titles. Hey, what do you think of the global warming? Do you think it's really happening, or you think it's fake?
I think it's fake.
It's happening for us, but not up north.
Well, it's happening for us right now.
Right
Of course,
now.
that's probably going to all change next week.
It's going to change.
We don't have global warming in Houston. We have like daily climate adjustments.
Someone posted one time, we have bipolar weather.
Yeah,
That's what we have, bipolar weather.
exactly.
Especially when it rains, people are bipolar around here.
One minute it's hot, cold.
Rain yesterday, and it was like really, really bad. Hey, there's a Texas roundup coming up.
Yes.
They're going to round up people that have arrest warrants and all kinds of stuff, you know. So,
So if you have tickets and warrants,
You better
you need to
handle
go.
that.
You need to go take care of them. And I don't know, is this a good thing that they do
It's
this?
tax collection, man.
That's all it is, right?
It's all about generating revenue.
well, I got a ticket, so I got to go take care of it.
So
Okay.
probably next week you won't be seeing Bobby.
No, I'm going to be here.
This is what we're gonna look like next
It's
week.
going to be.
Just put a blank right here.
I'll take my shirt.
We can Skype him in.
Look,
from
I'll take my shirt off again.
Yeah.
We get a call next week, and we get a collect call. We
But
know
they're
it's
doing
Bobby.
it. They're doing a big deal about this thing, man.
Yeah, because they're behind on revenue, and it's an opportunity to round those people and throw them in jail and force them to pay, and then they'll get some pocket money.
I wish that they would round up real fugitives.
Yeah.
Actually, they
I don't
put
give
this
a
much
damn about
effort.
the guy who has a ticket because his license plate was expired.
Yeah.
Get
Or
the killers,
some-
get the bank robbers, most specifically
Right.
get the child molesters.
No, exactly.
Those
That's
are the kind of people, the drug dealers. Those are the kind of people I want on.
spend some effort to doing that. Okay,
Yeah.
don't do the freaking idiot roundup thing. Really? I mean,
Well, speaking of something that'll change in the world, I have a story about there's some fossils that were found, a treasure trove of fossils found in Canada that will significantly change the understanding of evolution
they found these where in Canada.
in Canada.
That's pretty cool. I think that's really.
Well,
That just shows you that the world is all connected.
Well, I think what I expected to learn from this finding is that they're going to go back to the beginning of time and do some extensive research on this fossil and find out that Canadians actually did suck at the beginning of time, and then so just show a consistent pattern.
That the only thing they were good at was hockey.
Those mother conductors aren't worth nothing, man.
We got a
We got a call.
Hello? Hello, you're on the air.
Oh, hello there. How's it going?
Good.
How
How
you
are you
doing?
Wonderful. How you doing?
Oh, good. I know you know if you guys could answer a few questions about contraceptives.
Yeah, we sure can.
Oh, okay. I'm somewhat of an older lady, and I've been with a younger man recently, and he was very against the idea of me using a dental dam rather than a condom.
Using what?
Use a diaphragm. I think she said
Oh,
the diaphragm.
no, dear. Not the dental, not the diaphragm, dear. The dental dam.
A
It's
dental?
like
A dental dam?
It's like a diaper that goes over the vagina.
Wow.
I think I know this caller.
Yeah.
I think I know you.
You're pretty good.
I think I know you. I think I know you.
Oh, it's
You know this phone can't go off now.
Wow.
be happy as we can. And it catches all. Take a big giant.
Oh my God.
Never tried it. Please just eat here.
I don't know how to turn this thing off.
Oh my
You
goodness.
might like it.
Just turn down the mic. Just turn down the mic. Oh my God, that was good.
Oh, that was good.
And,
Bravo.
and that's
Bravo.
Friday night in Houston, okay?
We had this caller before about 2 weeks ago.
Wow, man.
I'll tell you what, though, you're pretty good.
It's
I
pretty damn
that.
good.
pretty good. Hey, so anyway, I think this thing
It's lovely
it's
again.
gonna work.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hope we can do this
Speaking
again.
of stuff like this,
Can
Michelle
we get the
Obama,
volume back up on it?
Michelle Obama was on tonight's show.
Oh, she was?
Okay.
I didn't know.
I didn't know
You know,
I didn't know.
and I really don't like politicians and these kinds of people on a Tonight Show or those kinds of, because to me, it's entertainment.
Politicians can be entertaining.
Yeah, it's not like that
I mean,
for me.
it's the same concept because in comedy,
Yeah.
you have your premise, your punchline, and most of it's not real. In politics, you got your premise, your punchline, and most of it's not real either. So it's just delivered in a different format. But
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a problem with that.
You don't?
In fact,
Uh-oh.
I like for my politicians to be.
We got another call, so let's see if it's not the same guy.
It's not the same. Okay.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello?
Go ahead.
My name is Cindy. I'd like to make a comment about the public school system.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Cindy.
Go ahead.
Well, I've just noticed that a lot of students have been struggling recently with ways to focus in class, always on their phones and messing around. And so,
What do you
one
do?
method that I'm sorry.
What do you do?
I'm a history teacher.
Okay.
Oh.
We needed you earlier for that other call.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, definitely. Well, in the past couple of years, I've seen an influx in noticing the attention span of my students going up by requiring that everyone in the class be nude, and they just seem to focus really well.
Really?
Really.
The Let's see if this works. It ain't working.
Yeah, you know, if no one's wearing clothes
What?
that help me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, that's
Sorry.
really interesting. We'll keep that in mind. Okay. Here's
He's
a
gonna do
story.
it for a while. He did it before, so.
The story is, you remember that girl that was brain dead? They did
Oh,
her
yes.
tonsils.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a story that her mom says that she sees signs in the teen, hopeful signs.
It's a sad story.
Does that make any sense to you?
Yeah. Not much.
Well, like I said, I had talked about it before. I have a friend who was killed, and he was brain dead, but his wife persistently insisted that he would stay on the machines, the life support.
Right.
But eventually, it was so bad that his lungs and kidneys were dying.
Yeah.
Because the brain controls the function
Right.
of everything in your body.
Right.
So it literally just died. So eventually, they had to take him off the machine. So if she thinks what's going to happen is eventually, if the girl's dead, brain dead, her body's going to just die, and that's going to be the ultimate.
It's not a pleasant thing. I know she probably doesn't have a sensation of pain, but just to see that person go through all that is, I think she's probably just holding on too long, unfortunately. And
Yeah.
miracles do happen. I'm not saying they don't, but that's really the exception.
This
rather
is
than
kind
the
of
rule.
past the miracle.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I mean, I saw the story and I thought
I think it's just the quality of life thing, and I think what I would want in that situation, if I'm to the point to where I'm not showing any signs of recovery, just go ahead and send me home.
Okay, we have another caller.
Okay.
We got another caller. Let's see. Be ready.
Keep
Here
your
we go.
fingers crossed.
Hello, you on the air?
Yeah, I was wondering if y'all have a real job, or were y'all paying for y'all's bullshit?
We don't have real jobs. Do you have a job you can offer us?
Oh,
poor
was that
guy.
Ted Cruz?
That
What's
sounds-
up, Ted?
I think it sounds like a conservative to me.
Yeah.
That's fine. If he only knew what kind of job I had.
Yeah.
And what happened? Oh, by the way, that reminds me that this week, believe it or not, I totaled my car.
Oh my gosh. Were you all right? Or was the car all right?
No, the car was
Oh, the
totaled.
car was totaled.
The car was
He
totaled.
said, it's the car right in its total.
So I gotta go out and
Well, I'm dealing with all this on the phone. My mind is
get
still
another,
Had a Blake moment.
another
Blake
one.
moment.
Yes, and it was an expensive car. That just reminded me of it. So thanks a lot, dude. I mean, I didn't need to be reminded of that.
You're watching the Two Smartest Vatos Plus One.
Grande Negro.
Yes. Okay. And anyway, if you're a Republican like that boy was, you can call in and show us your brains. Like, you got a real job. Like, people that have real jobs never enjoy themselves, right?
Right.
That never happens. The people that don't have jobs, they go to Disneyland, Disney World, and they go out and party and have fun.
Then what?
Uh-oh.
Really,
Here we go again. Let's see.
grow a brain.
Hello, you on the air.
Hello, yep, this is Julio. I'm down by the schoolyard.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Just want to talk to you dudes. and
We need to get that off. He said he left the room.
I got a job to offer you vatos. I need me a few vatos so I can clear out a building this weekend, and it sure would help keep me from having to go to Home Depot and look for you guys.
I could do that for you, except that I'm sleeping with your mom tonight. Okay, dude. So,
We need to get. I don't know what I did over here. Okay.
oh, we're back.
Okay, we're back.
Okay, we don't need that BS. Okay, I mean it's fine.
Fun. Why
It's
not?
fine. It's funny and all, but it gets a little bit old sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, what else are we gonna talk about?
Okay. Well, this is the same thing about the researchers that found ancient fish. The hints to how modern faces evolved, like because we come from fishes.
Huh?
Yeah.
So the fish had a.
Fish?
The
That's
fish
what they
had
say.
Like a human type looking face, huh?
That's what some people think. Like some people think we come from monkeys and apes and elephants and.
Based on some of these calls that we're seeing that
We're still evolving. We're still way in the
honestly,
backstage.
I think our next of kin is a jackass.
Oh.
We're evolving too.
We're
the
evolving,
jackass.
yeah. We're evolving.
Hey, at least somebody's
jackass.
watching.
Hey, I want to talk about that guy about the elevator and his girlfriend.
Oh, yes. good old buddy, Mr. Ray Rice. Oh, we got a call. Let's go.
Well, let's see.
That'll be good.
Okay, y'all be ready. Here we go.
Be ready.
Hello, you're on the air.
Go ahead, you're on the air.
Hello. How are you guys doing?
Oh,
Good, good.
I wondered if you knew anything about, everyone's going along with the food truck craze, and they're getting a little bit strict with the regulation.
Oh, yeah?
Are you guys eaters of the food truck?
I've seen them out there in the streets, but I don't go to them.
Which one do you like?
Oh, well, I like all of them. The sushi, the tacos, the hot doggos.
Where do they have them at? Where do they?
Well,
They're right there behind. They're right. Well, a lot of them I see right there behind the Georgia Brown. What's that place right there? That club. It's an event. They have them like parked in a parking lot.
Yeah, they had like the
Oh, yeah?
I forgot the name of the Meridian. The Meridian.
yeah.
And
Oh, yeah?
it's in the parking lot. There's like about 5 or 6 of them at a time, and it's like people galore there. I see them usually on Thursdays. I don't know what other days they're there, but They're there.
Interesting. Well,
I haven't been there to try them, so I
I
don't
didn't
know.
hear anything about the regulations.
Yeah. So, I mean,
oh,
yeah.
I
Well,
feel like I've been discriminated against.
You have been.
Mine is
you have been.
a taco truck,
Yeah.
but ours is special because we specifically use only serpentine meat. We chop up lots of different snakes in the.
Well, I can't
Yeah.
do this. It
Well,
doesn't work.
I can't help you, dude. I mean, what do you want from me?
And-
You want?
I don't know. I'm just trying to.
You can't help yourself,
serve the food to my patrons.
dude. If you
And
can't
they
help
love
yourself,
the
you can't help your
big black
patrons.
African snake meat.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, you
This
know
man
what?
just called into the show
Yeah.
and just
He has nothing.
he just bragged about having big black African snake mouth.
Well, you know, I
I'm
got.
just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You and Blake probably wouldn't get along too well.
Well, you know, I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry all of a sudden.
Listen, that'll be about. Yeah. Write us a letter, would you? And we'll forward it to whoever. What else we
I
talking
never
about?
had African snake meat.
All right. What else we got?
Oh, so anyway, our
Hey.
friend Mr. Ray Rice.
We were talking about him.
Oh,
running
yeah.
back.
What?
He was spotted on an elevator with his girlfriend coming out, and she was completely out of it. It appeared that she had been knocked out. So Ray Rice and his fiance were both arrested on charges of assaulting each other. And she was completely knocked out. He walks out of the elevator. She drops to the floor. He, made somewhat of an attempt to try to resuscitate her. Then the hotel worker comes over. It's on TMZ if you haven't seen the video yet. I think for some degree it's kind of like life imitating art because he was only able to carry her 2.5 yards. On the field this year. But it's just another example of domestic violence in sports, and it's continuing to give the sport a bad name.
Now, you guys talked about it on your show.
Yep.
I remember that. And that was one of the reasons I wanted to bring that story up because I think somebody was saying, well, you know what, the guy's good.
Mm-hmm.
If he's a good player, then everybody has problems. I
Right.
think basically that's what he was saying, right?
Yeah.
And
Sad.
it just doesn't make sense to me. You don't want somebody like that on your team.
No. So, whatever the case is, I hope that, of course, they need to go through the legal process and prosecution, whatever. The police need to do their diligence. But I find it interesting that, a guy who, his arms are probably the size of her waist. I mean, this is a short little tree stump kind of guy, but he's a stocky dude.
Yeah.
For him to have to put his hands on a woman is just unacceptable. So.
Yeah, and I mean, it just shows to me a lot of times how ignorant some women are to stick around with a guy like that
Stick around with him.
because they think
Fly rate.
Uh-oh.
that hey, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And this, yeah, go ahead. Let's see what happens this time.
Hello, you are on the air.
Hello.
Oh
Hello.
my God,
Hey, how y'all doing?
we're doing all right. Go ahead.
Good. Sorry, it's kind of hard to hear. I'm really stoned right now.
Yeah.
What I want to talk about is, do y'all know anything about like
Yeah, we do.
malls and
Yeah,
have y'all ever been to Vegas?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, I'm just gonna go on a limb here. I'm gonna go out on the limb here and just say that you tried out for the Hangover.
It doesn't
3,
work.
You just didn't make the cut.
You got to cut it off.
I'm in a strip club right
Yeah,
now.
cut it off.
We're doing live and the
Yeah.
Cut it off.
You were supposed to be the fifth homeboy. You were supposed to be the fifth homeboy.
did.
You couldn't remember your lines.
You did. You
Ass out the
did.
script.
You need to be
That's why Vegas came up.
You need to be cast.
You probably right now at Mike Tyson's house trying to steal his tiger for real. He's gonna beat the hell out of you. We'll see you on the news. So,
Thank you.
wow.
You got to get this phone fixed.
We know it's Friday, and we know you're all relaxed and everything. Anyway, that's fine. Hey, we were talking about that.
These are real phone calls.
These are real calls. These are real people.
I need to stop talking about
Wow.
Ted Cruz, because when I talk about Ted Cruz, all these people
Yeah.
come out of the woodwork.
Yeah.
Okay?
They're all Canadian.
So anyway.
Well, at least they're not talking about gay rights or something, right?
Right? Yeah.
Anyway.
Jeez.
Okay. Let me try to do this one series.
Oh,
We'll hold
let's
on.
see what's up again.
We're going to try this?
If we're not going to answer the phone no more.
Yeah, we won't answer it.
Hello?
Go ahead.
You on the air? Okay, hello, you on the air?
Okay.
Hey, man, just want to compliment you about the show, man. I like the show. It's doing pretty good.
Appreciate it, brother.
Hey, to the guy with the light blue shirt, hey, do they make that in a men's size or?
Okay. Just to let you know,
What you laughing at?
I'm not dating men.
What y'all doing?
Yeah, okay. You got it in. Thanks a lot. It was funny. Enjoyed it. Okay. We're going to go back to this other thing, okay? Get to something a little serious here. The women in Afghanistan are no longer going to be able to testify against their relatives, okay? They passed a law.
Huh?
They passed this law that they can't testify now against their family members and all, okay? Which, if you ever been over there, which I have, okay, they, believe it or not, they still stone these people. They'll stone the women, okay, for whatever reason. You know, the girl lost her virginity. We're not going to answer that. Anyway, they still do that. And a lot of guys that have cell phones are proud to have it on their cell phones, the YouTube.
They take videos of these people?
Yes, they take videos of these people getting stoned.
Wow.
And I would say 95% of them, okay? I never saw a guy, but women, they have them on, and they're proud to show them off that, you know, look, this is what we do to our women.
Wow.
This is how you treat a woman that disgraces your family or the husband or this or that. And they actually have the video of the stoning,
Wow.
okay? And it can be, and it varies with ages. So I guess when when we went to war and all that, they try to get all that out so that, you know, they could testify, change the whole culture.
Great.
But now it's reverting back to the way it was, so that it's going to make it okay.
So now that the U.S. has left, they're going back to their old
Yeah, they're going back to their old ways. But I think this is something that a lot of people don't really.
Still send money over there.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. How we continue. We're talking to that guy about things that are wrong, these things to me are really big issues.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, those are the issues that Ted Cruz should be talking about. These are issues
Ted Cruz,
that the Republican.
Wait, before that, Ted Cruz should be stoned. I think that's the.
Because he.
Send his ass over there, let him get stoned, and then send me the video of it.
Yeah. But I just thought I'd bring that up because, you know, if you've never seen it, if you've never been over there and you see it, it's I don't know, it's
One for the road?
it's something that changes your life. It really does.
One for the road?
Let's
go.
Oh, okay. Anyway, there we are. Okay, how much time do we have? Oh, we only have a couple of minutes.
Got a couple minutes left, like 4 minutes.
It's supposed to be a good weekend. Mardi Gras is coming up, and that's why I had this thing.
As you can see, we're
Okay.
ready.
Anybody going to Galveston for the Mardi Gras?
No.
No.
I may go.
Okay, let's see.
We'll take it, okay? Because we're going to have fun. It's Friday night. Weather's beautiful out there.
Hello, you're on the air.
You're on the air. Go ahead. We'll play. Go ahead. Okay.
Nice talking to you.
So anyway, have a good weekend. There are people out of town in town, so be careful how you drive.
And it's an interesting mix this weekend because you have both Mardi Gras and the rodeo going on at the same
The rodeo's starting, huh?
Yep, rodeo just started.
Rodeo.
Hello, you're on the air.
time. Go ahead. We'll take it.
What?
Yeah, I want to know.
Try.
I want to know the middle vato.
Hurry, hurry.
If he's the
Hurry.
smartest vato, middle vato, how come he don't talk much?
Because I'm tired of answering the questions that you're calling into.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. He does a lot of the
This is
research.
a show for smart people. People want to make good comments.
I guess he doesn't want to hear the answer.
Yeah, I guess not.
He's part of our big research department, okay? So don't worry about it too much. But you know what? You can call and ask any smart question, and he'll answer it. So anyway, hey, that's the story. I hope you enjoyed the show. Did you?
I had a
It's
great
cool.
time. As usual.
I had a great time.
We've been having a good time this afternoon. Have a good weekend, everybody. Enjoy it. Be safe, and don't get in trouble. Don't.
We got 2 minutes. We got a couple of minutes.
No way.
Let's see.
Let's have a little fun.
Okay,
Why not?
go ahead. Go ahead.
Hello, you on the air? Hello.
Oh, I didn't do the story about the Navy SEAL that his boyfriend called, and he said I love you. He said I love you, and they kicked him out.
Try your call again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think we're out of here. Let me see.
So his boyfriend called.
His boyfriend called him. He's a Navy SEAL, and he said I love you. Somebody overheard it, and
Blake
two
overheard
minutes.
him.
he got kicked out.
Blake overheard him.
Blake,
Blake overheard him, and he called Ted Cruz and got kicked
Blake, have a good weekend, man.
out. Amazing, man. Uh-oh.
I think we're out of here.
Hello.
We still have a minute. Go ahead. You have a minute.
Hello.
Hey, y'all sure talk a lot about gay stuff.
I know, right? The Republicans brought it all up.
want us to
They're
talk
all
about.
Republican stories. Hurry, we got a few
Tell the
minutes.
producer or the camera guy to quit changing, man. It's making me sick.
You're getting dizzy. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how many cameras you got? 17?
He's gonna have to. He's gonna.
Oh, look, he switched
He
it
can't-
around.
When y'all gonna be on next?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Did you enjoy the show?
weeks.
Did you enjoy the show?
Man, I don't think I had that long. That's funny. You like laughing at that?
Yeah, I thought it was funny.
You want some jokes?
Yeah, throw a good joke.
Clean
A
jokes. clean
fast
jokes.
joke. You gotta be fast. Come on. Hurry. Hurry.
You can't rush for
He couldn't remember why did the
Oh
chicken
my
cross the
God!
road.
Why did the chicken cross the road? Give us a good
I'll
one.
call it next weekend.
Okay.
right.
In 2 weeks, we'll see you.
Entertain us.
Have a good weekend. Be safe. Okay. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
And I'm going to Mardi Gras.
Good.
By the way.
Well, you can take me with you,
Yeah.
and we'll
Have a
take the
good time.
big black snake.
Oh, we got 30 seconds. We're told. Okay.
30
If you have a joke in 30 seconds, call. Make it funny. Though. Make it funny.
And there's a random white guy.
Have a. And that's the end of Mardi Gras.
That's
right
it.
there. 2 weeks. Bye, folks. Oh man, I got this thing on.
We still got.
I can't say what I really
Still
want
on
to
the
say.
air.
Ah.
Bye.
We're out. We're out of here.
This is unbelievable.
Man, what the hell, man?
George, y'all killed me, man.
Dude, we get that all the time. I be getting mad. I told you. We get some messed up stuff.
So, you know what? The difference is I didn't make the damn threat tonight. See, if I'd have made the threat,
Oh yeah,
see?
When we did a show in
Got
06,
you a bunch of calls up.
you did.
what they used to do, we used to have guests on. Boy, they would dog the guests on. Well, she's so fat and so. I mean, it was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Ever watch a show called America Tonight?
No.
Martin, Jerry Willard, and they would bring their guest on. That was a spin-off of a show called Fernwood Tonight. But they would, a small town, and they'd bring guests in. Tour bus would break down. Here comes Tom Waits.